Let me encourage you while you're waiting on God. He's waiting on you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, and welcome. We're getting ready to go live on Facebook as well. So good morning and welcome to Monday morning motivation, y'all. Monday morning motivation, hour of power. Y'all, let me know if y'all can hear that music in the background because I don't want it to be loud. I got it playing for my own satisfaction, not for anyone else, but for my own satisfaction. It's not intended to be entertainment. It's for my personal enjoyment. So again, I want to thank you guys for joining me, trying to go live over here on TikTok. I think it's letting me go live. Okay. So hello and good morning. Just in case you did not catch daily devotion, good morning and welcome. Y'all know I enjoy taking this opportunity to be a part of your mornings, helping start your day, in whatever aspect we are in. This hour is just to encourage you, to motivate you, to help you jumpstart your week. Y'all, we are, and I want to give some light. I want some light, so I'm gonna have to turn the light on because I want some light. I want y'all to be able to see me. So y'all, we are day number 14. Y'all, we have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 days left in this month. We got 17 days left in this month, and then we will be in our 8th month, y'all. Yeah, that means we only got 4 more months in this year. Y'all, where have the time went? Wow. This year has really flown by. It has flew by. So I want to ask you a question. I know a lot of people do. I don't do them, but I know a lot of people do New Year's resolutions and things of that nature. What were some of the things that you put on your New Year's resolution that you were able to conquer? That you were able to manifest in life. So, what have you what was your New Year's resolution that you have already manifested? Because a lot of us, we be having these long lists of things that we're gonna do in the new year and things that we're gonna change and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my hair this morning, but it's just all over the place and I ain't did nothing. I just got off that last podcast, uploaded videos, and just came on right on over here. I ain't really did that in between the intermission, but today I want to focus on you guys and what you're doing to finish strong for the 2026, y'all. What do you already have planned for 2026? Because y'all, 2025 almost over with. It's almost history. It's almost in the book. So, what legacy did you create in 2025? What did you do different that you can archive that you hadn't already done? Every day we should be growing. Every year we should be growing. We should be prospering. We should be moving farther than where we are. So I ask again, what on your New Year's resolution you have yet to do? Let's ask that question. What have you yet to do on your New Year's resolution? Because y'all, we're month 7. I mean, we got 5 more months. We got 17 more days before we're in the 8th month. Then we'll have 4 more months. So y'all, what have you done in 2025 to create and leave a legacy? Are you just out here wasting time and energy? Hmm. So to that person that was supposed to write that book, why you hadn't wrote that book yet? I'm waiting. Everybody ain't got to come in at the same time. I'm waiting. So, hmm. Somebody was supposed to write a book. Somebody was supposed to do a play. Somebody was supposed to do a movie. Somebody was supposed to start their own podcast. Somebody was supposed to start their own business. It's so many things that we were supposed to do in 2025. Yet we are in month 7, 17 days away from walking into month 8. I've heard a lot of excuses. I've heard a lot of people making excuses about why they didn't do this and why they can't do this and things of that nature. But when you ask the question, like, I want to know what have you done in 2025 that could be a part of your resume, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever your brand is, whatever your thing is, what can you put on your resume? What can you put on your speaker sheet? What can you put on your one sheet? What can you put on your bio? Whatever it is that you use to showcase you. What can you add to your list? Every day we should be adding something to our list. Every month we should be adding stuff to our list. Every year, every new year we get, y'all, we get new opportunities. Like 17 days, we finna walk into a new month. Like this day right here, y'all, this day here. This day we're in right now. This is a day that we've never seen before, the day we will never see again. So guess what? If you're listening to this, if you're seeing this as a replay or live, guess what? You got the opportunity to create and leave a legacy. Yet another chance to create and leave a legacy. So what does legacy look like for you? See, a lot of people may think it's material things. A lot of people may think it's a personal thing, but it's whatever you believe your legacy should be. Me, I want to leave a little bit of everything. I want to when I leave this world, I want to have impacted this world. I want to leave this world a little better than it found me. Yeah, I said that, a little better than it found me. Because y'all, I don't experience some messed up stuff. I don't been through some stuff, and I want to leave this world better than it found me. I don't want to leave it in with none of my mess in it. I want to be on the straight and narrow. I want to, if I offend anybody, y'all, please come to me and let me know. Don't let me walk around here thinking that I'm doing right and that I'm not. Please, if I offend you, if I say something out of the way, if I anything, please come to me and say something to me, because I want to walk upright before him. I don't want to be walking around with people upset with me and not knowing why they upset. If I've offended you, if I've done anything out of character, out of pocket, please let me know so that I can repent and so that I can ask for forgiveness from you and from the one that created me. Because forgiveness is key. It ain't just for the person that's asking for it, and the person that you're giving it to either. It's for all of us, y'all. Because if we walk around here in unforgiveness, guess what? It's a lot of people walk around here in unforgiveness and they wonder why they can't heal, why they still sick, why ailments are in their bodies. Because we're walking around with unforgiveness, and then we walk around with a lot of hate in our heart. Hey, Patrice, we walking around with a lot of hate in our heart. I'm sitting on a lot of these panels, and I just sit. I don't go up on the panel. I just sit and I just watch and I just listen. And I'm listening to the Carmelo Anthony's case that's going on down there in Texas, and listen to all of the hate and the racist comments that are coming forth and the things that are being said. Y'all know that racism is still yet alive. But I fair warning to anybody of any race that believe that you about to do what you did to our ancestors is not gonna happen, because guess what? We not our ancestors. They taught us well. And the things that we stand for, we are able to stand for it because they stood up and they did the things that they did. Don't one time think that we don't discredit or disown anything that our ancestors did, because no, we don't. But they taught us well. They have taught us well. They have taught us how to stand. They've taught us how to study and show ourselves approved. We don't have to live up to we're not we don't have to live up to your expectations and the things that you think we should be doing. Because guess what? We know who we are now. We don't figure out who we are. That's right, Patrice. We are them 2.0. Huh. Okay. You better know it. We not them. See, we took heed to some of the things that y'all shared with us. Y'all told us to go to school, huh, get us an education. So that's what we did. But when we started going to school and to get educated, because if you go back and you think, we were the ones that taught y'all. Yeah, our ancestors, the housewife slaves, were the ones that taught y'all kids. And not only did they teach y'all kids, but they breastfeed your kids too. Yeah. See, stuff that y'all don't want people to know. Y'all try to keep it hid. And see that number 47 we got right now, y'all, he want to keep a lot of stuff hid. He trying to wipe away a lot of stuff, but guess what? You can't wipe away us. You can't wipe away us in the flesh. You can't wipe away what's down in us. You can't wipe away the knowledge that we have, the things that we have taken in, and the things that we have produced, because we built this country. And everybody know that. Yet y'all want to brush it under the rug, and y'all want to always say, oh, now we black privilege. We BLK privilege now. Tonight. Because we stand for what we stand for. We believe for what we believe in. And we will not settle no more. We gotta be BK privilege. No, we just know our worth. We just know who we are, and we're not settling for nothing. And we're not going through and dealing with what our ancestors dealt with, because we don't got to. Yeah, I say we don't got to. We don't have to. If you want me to say it correctly, we don't have to, and we are not. So y'all can stop coming on these lives. These people that be over here on TikTok, because I don't hardly see it over here on the other platform. But y'all can stop going on them platforms. Y'all can stop going on them lives and trying to what they call it, it ain't I forget what they be calling it, trying to bully people. I'm gonna say bully because that's what they be trying to do. Can't bully us. We not to be bullied. We are not them. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, Travita. Good morning, Patrice. And we're not. We are business owners. We are, some of us are serial entrepreneurs. We're not dependent on none of y'all no more. Like, we don't even, at this point, yeah, I stopped a long time ago worrying about who was in office. Even before all this mess started going on with the elections and all of the seat stuff. That's right. We are the seeds of our ancestors, planted that they planted, and now we are blooming. We have bloomed and blossomed into greatness. That is words of Travita Harris. Okay? And that is so true. We are not them. We are so much. Look, not saying we better than them, but we have evolved and we have grown. We have done what they have wanted for us. Now we got to do the same. We got to continue to pass that on. We got to continue to stand, and we got to continue to stand tall. We got to do those greater works, y'all. Those greater works that he said we should do. See, people still around here, and I said it this morning in my devotion. People around here waiting to see people walk on water and still trying to see the miracles of the Bible. You're not going to see the miracles of the Bible because we're not living in the Bible time. We have evolved. You're going to see the new miracles. The miracles like you see on this live. You see Travita over there, a lady that lives with Mari S.H.I.F.T. Mari, um, girl, she know I can't say it. It is Mari. I forget. I can't say it. But she lives with a neurological disorder that she was born with, a disability. But yet she pressed. Yet she keep going. She's a miracle. The lady no had strokes. Yet she's a miracle. Alma had a massive stroke 4 years ago. Yet she pressed. Yet she still get on these lives and do more than some of y'all that got Shari malformation. That's it. Thank you, Travita. Honey, you know I be messing up words, girl. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. She suffers with Shari malformation. Do not allow that to stop her. That's an example of a living miracle. That's a living example of a testimony. Y'all, what we supposed to be doing. But yet we have a lot of people got used to all of their limbs, can speak, ain't never had a stroke, ain't never had nothing happen to them. But yet they sit down on that God has given us. Why? Hmm? Why? Oh yeah, I want to empower somebody this morning. I want to jumpstart you. I want you to get mad, so maybe it'll push you and cause you to step outside of that you're already repeating, that you keep repeating week in and week out and day out. You got to try something new if you want a different result. Yet we continue to say the same thing. We say we won't change, but yet we continue with the same actions, but yet we won't change. If you won't change, you got to be the change that you desire to see in this world. And it ain't by just the mouth, but it's about action. It's about doing. It's about getting up and going. It's about putting that faith to work. He say faith without works is dead. So how you put your faith to work? You got to put some work behind it. You got to put some action behind it. You know you're supposed to be doing something, do it. Don't wait till the last minute. We procrastinate. We make excuses. Excuses are for the incompetent. And you're not incompetent. If you can go work on these people's jobs, you can get on these social media platforms. You're competent enough to get on these social media platforms. You're not incompetent. So stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. We make excuses about everything. We just don't want to. We just don't want to make time. Because you tell me it's 24 hours in the day. And we all have the same 24 hours. We go sit on these jobs, the ones that work these jobs, and the ones that be on these social media sites. We sit on the social media site. We go to these jobs. We work, and we got 8 hours invested. We know we're gonna be there, but we can't sit down and make time for that we know He wants us to do. We don't spend time in our word, but we want Him to bless us. We don't jump on these lives and participate in these panels, the stuff that can help us go to the next level, stuff that can help us step out of our comfort zone. We don't got so comfortable and complacent, y'all. We don't got comfortable and complacent where we are. And then we wonder why we're not growing. We wonder why things are not opening up. We wonder. We keep wondering. If you want if you want something different, hey, maybe you need to change your circle. If you're not motivated, if you're not encouraged, if you're not inspired, if you're not getting these things in your circle, maybe you need to change your circle. Hell yeah, some people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear change because they know change is for the better. In order to get something different, you're gonna have to change. You can't keep doing what you did 2 years ago, 3 years ago. You can't even do what you did 3 months ago and think you're gonna get the same results. Because guess what? This world is forever evolving. It's not sitting still waiting for you. It's evolving every day. We got 24 hours in a day. Make the best of those 24 hours. You can do something every hour. What? We say we're going to sleep for 8 hours. You don't need to sleep for 8 hours. These people have lied to us and told us what? Do it take your phone 8 hours to charge up? Do it take your phone 8 hours to charge up? So why do you think if it don't take the phone 8 hours to charge up, why do you think you need 8 hours to recharge? Hmm? Why do you think you need to sleep for 8 hours in order to be recharged? Y'all, a lot of the stuff that they have taught us, and a lot of stuff we have to discern for ourselves. That's why He say study and show thyself approved. Because if you go over here in this word and you find some of this stuff out in the word, he'll direct you and tell you exactly what you're supposed to do. But a lot of the stuff that we're doing from routine and because somebody else done told us that that's what we're supposed to do. We look at these charts that they gave us in school. We look at these charts that they gave us in school, y'all. That tells us about the different food groups and the different things that we are supposed to be taking into our body. Now they're telling us that dairy is not good for us. Dairy causes extra phlegm and extra stuff to develop in our bodies, which causes a lot of the illnesses that we suffer from, and a lot of the diseases that we suffer from. It's called from excess fluid and film, um, phlegm that's building up in our body, caused from excess use of dairy products. A lot of people don't want to hear that. I didn't want to hear it because guess what? I love cheese. I love cheese. I'm talking about that's one of my favorite foods. If I can eat cheese. You just let cheese sit out and get room temperature. I can just eat a block. I can just cut it up and just eat cheese. And when I learned that it was not good for my body, that was so devastating. But I've learned to. I still eat it, but I just learned not to eat so much of it like I used to. Like I don't. I can go get a burger now. I don't even have to have cheese on my burger. And trying to get away from eating. Don't eat a lot of meat, but trying to get away from eating meat. Period. Trying to get away from eating meat. Period. It's gonna be some changes coming soon. It's gonna be some changes coming to my diet. Gonna be some changes coming to my workout. It's gonna be a whole lot of changes coming soon. Because God is doing a new thing in all of us, y'all. If you want better, you got to do better. You got to do different. You got to do something different. So I'm challenging y'all. Don't continue to make excuses. We make excuses about our job. We make excuses about a lot of us. I love those that are part of the crew podcast, y'all, because let me tell you about them. They are some encouraging. They are some resilient people, because if you look over their life and you look at the things that they have been through, like yet they still press. Like they don't allow the things that have come against them, those things that have came up, those tests, those trials, those tribulations. Y'all, they've not allowed them to stop them. You talking about individuals that have had strokes. You talk about Travita. Travita has had um, multiple strokes. Not only she suffered from shari malformation, she's had several strokes. Shari malformation is a neurological disease. It's a neurological. It causes her to have migraines. It causes her to be off balance. It causes a lot of different little things. But to look at her, you would think nothing was wrong with her. But yet she shows up for her podcast. She shows up for her clients. She shows up for the job that she works on with no excuses. Excuses are for the incompetent. She's not incompetent. She stands on her ground. And she's led by the Spirit. She move out of the way and let God do it. And that's what some of us need to be. That we need to be in that space where we are not so concerned about what everybody else is doing. Because guess what? We all got a part that we're supposed to be playing in this race, in this kingdom. We all got something that we're supposed to be doing. So that person out there that's supposed to be writing that book, why you ain't wrote that book? So somebody gonna say, "Oh, I don't know what to do." Okay, have you reached out to some people on your platform? Excuses keep you complacent and unwilling to move. Drive makes you get up and makes you move to greater. Words of Travita Harris. Again, excuses keep you in compliance and unwilling to move. We ain't gonna stop making excuses. We ain't gonna stop acting incompetent because excuses are for the incompetent. When you gonna get some drive, when you gonna get some motivation, when you gonna get some oomph, when you gonna get something different about you that will make you move. Get up and make you do greater. Y'all, greater is yours. Guess what? Because he said greater is he that is in you than is in the world. God, Genesis 2:7, he breathed that breath of life into you. Everything you needed is already in you. It's been deposited in you. There's nothing that you can want out here that is not already in you. All you got to do is tap in. When you learn to tap in, how you tap in? Honey, pick this up. Pick this up. Open it up and read it. Just go to it. Read the scripture. He said, just understand this. And I'll just open it up and just went to a scripture. It said, the heavens declared the glory of God and the firmament shows his handiwork. Y'all, you are part of his handiwork. You are a part of his handiwork. All you got to do is go over there, pick up the word, and apply it to your life. Apply it and allow it to come forth. And we want stuff to manifest in our life. We want things to come forth in our life. But y'all, we ain't out here doing nothing. And the little stuff that we doing, it's not what he's called us to do. Some of us make more excuses and use these platforms in so many ways that it's not right. If you use it the way he's asked you to use it, you will see what the end result is going to be. Truth been quiet, but got something under my sleeve. Get up and do it, Patrice. Get up and do it. Waiting on you. But you ain't quiet. I see you working. You've been with me for 5 years now. This lady has been a part of my magazine for 5 years. 5 years she's held down the author section every month. She contribute through providing reading lists. She provide content about authors. She do book reviews. She does a lot. But we always can do more. So I'm not saying that we're not doing nothing, because all of them ladies over there part of the Crew Podcast, y'all, they works. They put in work. Not only do they do for the Crew Podcast, some of them are also a part of the magazine. And they pushing their own brands. Working with clients. Sitting on other panels. Doing other stuff. We're not being quiet. But always we can do more. We can do more to further our brands, to move our brands farther. So to that person out there, they got that book in them, when you gonna get it out? If you need a coach, we got coaches over here. You got Travita, you got Alma, you got myself, you got Patrice. We don't mind helping individuals. But of course, there's a price for everything, y'all. But one thing about us is we ain't overcharging folks over here. We not costing you. You ain't got to pay us your kids. You ain't got to pay us no. We ain't got to give you. You ain't got to give us your car. You ain't got to give us a house. You ain't got none of that. But of course, everything comes with a price. But know that everything that I can guarantee you that you'll never come across prices like the prices that we have. I know you won't never come across prices like the prices that I offer. Because I'm not trying. God didn't give me this. He didn't give me these gifts and talents just to sit on them. He gave them to me so I could help build the kingdom. Because there's some people out there with stories that need to be told, that need to be shared, that need to be put out so that somebody else can be healed, delivered, and set free. So that's why I do what I do. I'm not going to stop. Facebook has tried to ban my page. Over 7,000 followers. Over 5,000. Yeah, I had over 5,000 friends. Don't know how they allowed me to do that, but I had over 5,000 friends, over 7,000 followers. But they say they can't identify me. They can't verify that I am who I am. After I did all of the verification process, after I did all of that, I was monetized. I was getting money every month. It wasn't a whole lot, but the fact that they was paying me for my content. And then they want to say that I'm not who I am. You got videos on my page. You got pictures on my page. You got everything that identifies me, that shows who I am. I've sent you my ID. I've sent all of that. But y'all, I didn't allow that to stop me. I didn't allow that to stop me. Even when they tried to hack my page, I didn't allow that to stop me. But what God did is he increased my spirit of discernment. So I began to see things as they began to come. So I told y'all, I told a lot of people over on Facebook, I told them, I said, guess what? I said, y'all might want to follow me on my author page. Make sure you follow me on my author page because something ain't right over here. And they look like they trying to do something. So make sure you're following me on my author page. So if you didn't follow me on my author page, then maybe you were meant to be left behind. Maybe you were meant to not be a part of what God is doing. Because y'all, he moving me into a new season. Ha, yeah, yeah. He's moving me into a new season. And all those that's supposed to be a part, they're gonna be a part. And all those that are not, hey, they're gonna get left behind. Because this train and this train is not gonna stop. It's gonna stop and keep moving. It's not gonna stop and sit still. So either you get on board or you get left behind. And that's everybody going forth. We not babysitting no more. Y'all, we are facing some hard times. We facing some rough times. And you got to be about your business. You can't be around here wanting people to pacify you and to pat you on the back about every little thing. You got to dust yourself out, pick yourself up, and keep going. Know that everything that you're going through, everything that you have went through, it was necessary. It was necessary. You had to. Because if you not went through it, you wouldn't know how to tell somebody else how to get through it. You better know it. When you're doing right, when you're doing the right thing, the enemy will try to distract you from your purpose. He will. He definitely will. He every day. It's a battle. That's why we got to stay around like-minded people. People that are focused, people that will push you, people that will hold you accountable. Even when it's rough. Rough, tough, rough love is the best love. Especially when you're doing it right and you're doing it for the right reason. Let me tell you something. I love every single one of my hosts. I love every single person that's attached to anything that I do. And guess what? If I see something in you, guess what? I'm going to be on you until you come up at you. And any of them that have been across my platform will tell you I cannot sit by and allow people to not utilize their gifts and their talents. I don't want to stand before my father and he say, you didn't fulfill that task. You were supposed to do this and you were supposed to do this and you didn't do it. And the gifts and the talents that he's gave me, y'all, I can't sit down on them because guess what? If I leave here tomorrow, I don't want none of that stuff I'm going to get cremated. So I don't want none of that stuff to go with me in my ashes. I want this stuff to be in this world. I want it to be able to be coming forth. I want people to be able to say, oh, Miss Angela, she said that, she spoke that, she did that. I want people to be able to remember some of the things that I did in the life that I lived. So what are you doing? Y'all, what are you doing? What are you doing in this season? What are you doing in this season to move from where you were? Y'all, every day, something should be dying inside of us in the flesh. And the spirit man should be coming forth. Like we should be getting closer to our destiny. We should be walking closer to our destiny because guess what? We're not getting younger. We're not getting younger. And one day we're going to have to leave here. But before we leave here, what is that dash going to say when you're gone? What will that dash say when you're no longer here? What will it say? So I encourage you today. If you got a book in you, you got a movie in you, you got a podcast in you, you got a play in you, you got an article for a magazine, you got an article for a journal, you got something that somebody needs to hear. Now it just take that little step of faith. Let me tell y'all, let me share just a little something with y'all. I'm gonna share a little testimony really quick. I remember laying on my bed of affliction, and I remember I was taking some medicine for anxiety and I was on a whole bunch of medicine, y'all. I was battling mental health. Everybody that know me know I struggle with CPSD. I struggle with depression. I even they even diagnosed me. They tried to diagnose me with bipolar 1 or 2. I can't remember because it's been a while ago. But y'all, when I ended up going through my DV incident, I ended up having to go to therapy. Not only did I have to see a psychiatrist, I had to see 2 therapists Because y'all, I wanted to know, why am I going through all this, and then going through that. Y'all realized that there was a lot of stuff that was undealt with from my childhood, things that I didn't even know I was dealing with, y'all. And that's the thing. A lot of us don't know this underlying trauma, this stuff that we didn't have to experience ourselves, but our mama may have went through when she was carrying us, y'all. Because guess what? You're attached to your mama for 9 months. Everything that your mama endured, you endured too in some way. And that stuff is passed down. Ain't nothing nobody told me, but something I know for myself. One of the ladies on the prayer call, her son was diagnosed as a severe depressed child at 3 days old. It's been proven scientifically and medically. 3 days old, this baby was diagnosed, and he struggled ever since. So it's possible. But y'all, when we know better, we got to do better. So now that I know I battle with depression, now that I know that I battle with these things, I can feel depression when it's coming up on me. Now I know what to do. I know how to deal with it. I know how to reach out to my accountability partners. I know how to reach out to my friends. I know how to reach out to the people that I know can help me through this. Because y'all, mental health is real. Just like we take care of our physical health, just like we nourish our spiritual health, y'all, we got to take care of our mental health too. Because all of this makes us whole, makes us the person that God has called us to be, so that we can operate in this world. So y'all, I hope that it's something that I've shared with y'all. I didn't mean to go off like that. I didn't mean to go on. I just wanted to come on, y'all. Today is Monday. Monday morning motivation. Your hour of power. We moved from a half hour to an hour, so I could give y'all opportunity. If y'all had questions, y'all had comments, if y'all wanted to jump on. I am also looking for guests. If you would like to come on and share with me during this hour, I'm looking for guests to come on. We stream through Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. So you would come into the virtual studio. So I will invite you to come into the virtual studio, and then we'll stream that way. I am also streaming live on TikTok, so the people on TikTok can hear, but they won't be able to see you, but they'll be able to hear you. But that's what I'm doing. I want to provide an opportunity for those that want to share. I'm opening up my platform again for the last, starting in August. If you would like to come on, if you are a life coach, if you are a motivational speaker, if you are a ministry leader, wherever you fit in the however you fit to motivate somebody, however you come to motivate, encourage, and educate somebody on jump starting their week, that's what I want. So y'all can come on and share with me, and share your products, share your brand, share your services, whatever it is that you got going on that's attached to you. Definitely want you to come and be a part. But anybody that wants to be a part can be a part. It's every Monday at 9 o'clock. Y'all, I'm headed into my sixth season. This is my sixth season doing this. January will be 6 years that I've been doing this. That I've been coming on every Monday. Y'all, rain, sleet, snow, holiday, whatever. I am here every Monday at 9 a.m. Y'all, I'm back in school, so y'all may not see me as much. I may be a little distant because y'all still know I have to do the podcast. I still have the magazine. I'm still on the other podcast network. So y'all may not see me as much, but still know that I'm still out here doing the same stuff. You just may not see me doing as many lives, but I'm still doing stuff. If you don't see me, you want to reach out to me, you always can reach out to me. My email, everything is out here. If you want to pick up the phone and call, my numbers are out there. You can pick up the phone, call, text me, however you want to do it. But just know that if you don't see me, I'm yet still working. I'm yet still pressing. I'm still hanging on. I'm still doing what he's called me to do. But he just had me in a season where I'm going back to school because there's some things that he want me to do. He want me to do in this world, some things that's going to help us as people. So I'm going back, and I'm furthering my education. I am going back to get a degree in policy administration, public administration. I'm sorry, y'all. And right now we're learning policies. That's one of the things that I have struggled with, not knowing a lot the policies and not knowing a lot of the legislation and not knowing. And when we don't know, they can take advantage of us. So y'all, I'm going to get the know-how. I want to know how policies are written. I want to know how these policies get before our Congress people, our senators, how these policies get out there, and how individuals can get these things put into effect. I want to know, because a lot of stuff they want to keep from us, and then we need some policies. We need some new policies enacted. So guess what? You won't change. You got to be a part of the change. So I'm going and getting me some stuff so I can be equipped to be a part of that change. So y'all keep your girl in prayer. Keep your sister lifted up, because, and I ain't talking about that P.O.W.E.R that some of y'all be doing around here. I'm talking about real prayers. If you're not a prayer, if you're not a prayer warrior, please don't pray for me. Just go on. You pray for me. Trust me. I got some prayer warriors that will go to battle. But if you are a prayer warrior, please just keep your girl lifted. All you got to do is just call my name out. You ain't got to ask them for nothing specifically. Just say, God, let your will be done in Angela's life. That's it. I just want his will to be done. Because he already know everything about me. He know everything that I was gonna do before I even thought of it. So just say, let thy will be done for Angela. That's it. And I'll be forever grateful. I'll be grateful for your prayers. I promise you I will. I promise you I will. I will. So, y'all, I'm getting ready to get on off of here. If y'all got any questions, concerns, comments that y'all want to put forth, please post them before I go. Post them before I go. If you are not, if you are an author, y'all, we are still participating in the 21-day challenge. We have 7 days left in this 21-day challenge. There will be another challenge in August. If you did not get to join in June, did not get to join in July, you will have an opportunity in August to join in August. August the 1st through the 21st. We'll be doing another 21-day challenge. For all those that want to share their brand, they want to get some visibility and want to show off their brand. This is the opportunity for you to showcase your brand, to share your brand, and to utilize these resources that not only I be dropping, but the rest of the people that be on the challenge. Y'all, we all have different perspectives. We all have different things that work for us. So guess what? You have an opportunity to grab these different things from different people, not just from me, but you get an opportunity to grab them from different people. And of course, y'all know every Monday night, I am on TikTok at 10 p.m. I'm showcasing the author of the week. So now we have the author of the week going. If you're an author, you still have opportunity to grab your author of the week. I promote you. I share your brand. I do a live interview with you, and I just promote you out there. I just share your content. I also do a book review of one of your books. If you want me to do a book review of one of your books, I will do a book review of one of your books during that time as well. And you get a blog, you get a blog feature, you get a shout out in the magazine. So you get all of that, and it's only $15. You get a whole week of me sharing your brand, and you get an interview that can be shared over and over and made into clips and different other things. So if you are an author, I want to encourage you, because there's limited space, because I only do it. Every author get a whole week. So we go from Sunday to Saturday. So you get a whole week of advertisement. That Monday, you get an interview. We do an interview on TikTok. You get a blog feature and all of that stuff. So I encourage you guys to get involved. If you are an author, get involved. So y'all, that's it for me. I'm out today. I'm gone. I want to thank y'all for jumping on. I'll be back later on this evening for my part of the 21-day challenge, because I am a part of the 21-day challenge. So I'll be back this evening to share with you guys my part of the 21-day challenge. And then y'all can tune in tonight at 8 p.m. Latanya, delayed but not denied. She will be on, her podcast is tonight. So y'all can come back and support her tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. If you are not following, go over and follow us. Follow us. Follow, like, and share. Follow us on whatever platform you like. All you got to do is go over to Linktree, The Crew Podcast 23, and it'll list all of our links. And you can check out these hosts. You can connect with these hosts. There's a link. You click on that link, and it'll take you to whichever social media platform that is attached, and you can go over and check them out. If you're looking for an interview, you can even reach out to them in their inbox, direct message them, or email them and let them know that you're interested in a interview with them. So y'all tap in, because these are some amazing queens, and not to mention that we've added a new line, y'all. We now have the kings of the airway, and we have one king that is holding down the platform right now. So if you kings are out there, you men are out there and looking for an opportunity to share your brand and looking for an opportunity to let your message and you to come forth, please connect, and see how you can get attached. There is a fee attached to it now. There is a fee attached to it. It's only $125. It covers you from now until the end of the year. Our season ends December the 31st, and we take 1 month off. We get 1 month off, and then we'll be back in February. We'll be back in February for y'all season 4. We'll be back for season 4. Season 4, y'all. Season 4. And what a blessing. And we are still looking for 2 more queens to join us. So if you're out there and you're looking for a platform to amplify your voice, please connect with us and see how you can be a part of what we are doing over here. Y'all, we just want to be the change that we desire to see in this world. Remember that change begins and ends with you. Be that change. I love y'all. Have a great day. Guess what? I know somebody like, oh, you don't love her. Yes, I do. I love you. And guess what? There's not one absolute thing you can do about it. So just accept it and have a great day. All right? See y'all next Monday.